Okay guys, so welcome back to the channel. Today is a different video. Again, I say that probably every single video that's a different one to the previous one, but this one is a lot different to ones I've done recently. I have done this like 6 months ago, maybe 6 months ago, 5 months ago, I don't know. But day in the life of a 18-year-old Forex trader now. Before I was 17, now I'm 18. My birthday, yesterday. So yeah. So now you know what's going to happen. I know what the comments are going to be. Do FTMO, do FTMO, do FTMO. It's coming. The next month or so, it will be coming to the channel. I want to make it the best video I've done so far. And obviously that will take time to do that. So I'm just going to take you through what I'm doing today, what I've done so far in the markets, and yeah. So I normally wake up 7:30, 8 o'clock. As soon as I get up, I do like to check the charts, see where price is. Obviously I only trade gold, so I only check the gold price. And today we were at a key level, so we were looking for short positions. However, we did actually get stopped out on our first position. We were looking for a second position. Price came a few pips away from our entry where we were looking to target. So I will show you the charts, but we literally came a few pips away from where we were actually going to enter the trade, and then price dropped. I'm pretty sure it's still dropping now. So we did miss our entries. That's not ideal, but I'll quickly take you onto the charts and I'll show you what we're looking for on that entry and why we were entering at that certain place. Okay, so here are the charts, and when I was actually on the charts earlier, I had this level here drawn out. Going back now looking, my area was in the wrong place. So the first trade we entered earlier, which I said got stopped out, I'm going to go through that first because I like to show my losses, I like to show my wins as well. I'm going to show all of that. So earlier we entered the short position, we had a close below here, we came back up, we entered here. If we go on the 10-minute time frame, you can see that we actually got caught in this bit of consolidation here on the lower time frame, but we entered around I think around this sort of area on these wicks. We had 27 pip stops like that. We were targeting down at like 1710 region, but yeah, price didn't manage to hold below. And what I found out by this is I was using the wrong zones. If I go on the 30-minute now, you can see that this is way above where prices come into. So I adjusted the zone back down to this level, and you see that we didn't actually break below. So what I'm trying to show here is learn from your mistakes. So I know now that my zones were drawn in the wrong place, and I was focusing on the wrong time frame. If you actually draw this back, you can see boom, 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 manipulation, boom. And that was obviously news based, that FOMC news there. But this is the annoying part here. So we had this area up here drawn out. This is where we were looking to enter sell positions, as you can see in this sort of region. So like that. And if you see, price came to 39.1. Our entry was 40.4. So you know, 14 pips away from our entry, and then we would have been up around 88 pips. Like, it's quite annoying. We would be up around 3% with 30 pip stops. It's annoying. And if we got this entry here, we'd be up around 5%. But you don't always get every entry, you don't always get everything right. So we're just now looking for the next possible trade. I do think personally the price, as you see here, just based on levels, this is clear downtrend, like down momentum. So now we need to create this new low. So hopefully we can do that. Once we break this level, as you see, I have got an alert set here for this level. So when price comes down to this level, we get notified on my phone, get a notification saying XUSD is crossing 1729. So now I know, even if I'm out, that I can check and see maybe we're getting a break of this area finally, and then we can look for possible entries. But if not, we're not going to enter trades without valid reason. I did have this trade on Euro JPY, as you can probably see. Price whipped in, boom, opened on the gap below, and now switch momentum. I didn't actually hold this trade, we closed around here, but you know, that's why I don't usually hold trades over the weekend, because price can gap below, but it has to fill the gap. Price usually always fills the gaps, so that's why I'm always a bit careful with holding over the weekend. And also, I do like to look at GBP AUD every now and again. If we just look at that, GBP AUD, what we're looking at. So I had these psychological levels marked out. So we've got 1.79, 1.8, 1.81. And as you see, 1.81 key level, which we haven't been able to break above. First tap was 26th of Feb, 9th of March, and we've just been in this downtrend since. So I don't know why people would be looking for buys on this when we're just literally creating lower lows, lower highs consistently every single time we move. But yeah, we'll see what price does on this. I'm not usually looking for entries. Gone dollar index, you can see opened high above 92, but now we've pushed down below. So we're below this level, which means, you know, gold could gain some strength. However, I do think we could see a push to the downside here. I might add another alert up here actually. There we go, add an alert. Just in case, you know, price comes back up to that area, we could either look for more sell positions or maybe even buy positions if we do break this structure up here. So obviously you have this key structure. You could say this area here as a bigger area, or you could say this mini bit of structure here, and then you could say this was a fake out. So we've got wick, fake out, wick into the area again, and then boom. This is where we are looking for another entry, but you know, don't always get the entries. So that's my analysis for today, why I've entered my trades, why I'm looking for entering trades. So now let's get on with the day. Okay guys, so gold hasn't actually reached any of those levels yet. If I just flip it, you can see price still trading between, if we wait for it to focus, between this area which we're looking to sell and this support area down here. I'm obviously not entering until I get price to either of these zones, because I just don't think it'll fit my plan. And yeah, we've got this zone up here, which I'm pretty sure I mentioned, and then price tap this level, shift of momentum. The same thing we happened before down here, tapped it, shifted momentum, but then we've created this formation here, this institutional, and then boom, key level here. Yeah, so got a nice McDonald's, lovely times. So can have a little. And now, exciting news actually, because I just turned 18. I actually just got my first own Forex account. So if I just get up on my phone, so as you see, if I go on my MetaTrader, I now finally have my own Forex account. There we go. In my own name, as you live, my own Forex account. Obviously there's no money in it because I just literally got the details through. But yeah, we've got our own account now. Lovely times. Before, I did have to trade in my parents' name, obviously, which wasn't the best. None of it was linked to my account or anything like that. But now we're all full through will FX pretty much. But yeah, slow day trading wise. Usually, London and New York session put gold in some key areas which I usually trade from, but today at that key area, as you've probably seen, I had it marked out wrong, big mistake. But obviously we're learning from that, we're learning from all these mistakes, and now we're seeing what price is going to do now. But yeah, it's been quite a nice day, done a workout, done my trading wise, although it was a losing day so far, still a trading day. It's around 4 o'clock now, probably not going to look to enter any trades unless we see a perfect setup that has all my criterias. But yeah, let's see what we do the rest of the day. I'll keep you updated with everything I do. I'm probably going to film some course content I'm going to do a bit on how to backtest and set up trading plans to suit your trading. There's a link in the description to my course if you want it. There's new content added weekly as well. Obviously my signals are down below as well if you want that. We're up 24% in March in the signals group this month so far. Absolutely insane. And obviously the trades you've seen here are all sent in the signals. I think we've got 85% win rate, which if you trade, you know how mental that is. 85% of my trades hit the take profit. Beautiful. But yeah, keep you updated. Okay guys, so ignore the hair. I haven't actually had a shower yet, so I'm kind of having to just move out of the way, but we have some big updates. So if you probably remember yesterday, I said that we had this sell zone where we're looking for price to come to. Well, let me take you onto the charts and I'll show you what is happening with this. It is absolutely mental. You've seen it here live what's happened. I called it to the pip. I mean, I'll just grab my tripod. Here we go. Put that there. Put you on. There we go. So, what's happened is, and that level that I said yesterday, literally in the clips, I sent it my VIP, which I'll show you now. I'm gonna record now. So, if I quickly bring up the VIP group, if we go back to yesterday, if we keep going, okay, 12:13 here. So it's not edited or anything. Click on that. This is our sell zone at the 50% of this level here. Waiting for price to reach this area. So we didn't actually reach that area then. So we were waiting for price to reach that area. And then this morning we tapped our order, which was where we were going to enter our sell. So I put in there that we're going to be entering this trade. And if you go on the charts now, look at that. It tapped into the area, into my sell zone, and plummeted. So we're currently up 3.5% in profit, which is, it's kind of mental. We are looking for TP1 around this area here, around 6%. And then TP2 will be around here, around 10%. So we'll see how price reacts to these levels. But I've called this live. You've seen it happen live. So if you do want to follow the signals, there's a link in the description. Name another trader that does this. Obviously there probably will be one. But yeah, it's just mental how we waited since 7 AM yesterday at this zone for price to come up. That's when I marked this area out. We've waited 36 hours probably. I don't know, I haven't done maths in a while. I haven't been to school in a few years now. But yeah, absolutely mental entries on this one. I've actually been doing some back testing here. I'm not going to show you that is in my course, link in the description. But yeah, hopefully we can see price play out now. If we look at the dollar index, we are actually above the 92 level. So if we draw a little area at 92, there we go, and we're actually breaking above that now. So this could also be another reason why gold is dropping, because the dollar is strengthening, which obviously means gold should, in theory, go down. Also, if you do want to know why this sell zone is here, why I actually entered a sell here, just get my course. I'll go over all of this. I'm not just trying to sell you the course. I'm just saying a lot of people do ask how I actually trade, so I'm telling you that is how I trade, and it's all revealed in the course. But yeah, 70 pips, loving life, wick entries, absolute perfection. Just thought I'd come in, catch up, let you know what's going on. As I said, I will keep you updated with the trades. But now our next area is this level, which we have to break, and then obviously we have this key area here. If we draw that back, there we go, key, as you see, boom, boom, collected orders. So there's an order block down here, which we do need to fill around that area there. So we will see price probably come into this area here. There we go, if we draw that out. So these are our areas now. So we have obviously this area, oh, wrong tool. So we have this area here, and this area here. So we could see some maybe resistance here, come back up, drop, come back up, drop, or even we could see price just go like this and then boom. Obviously we will react to how price shows us. So if we see price obviously shift momentum, then we won't hold sales if price is showing bullish reversals, because that would just be stupid. If you look at it in like retail terms, we have this trend line here, which is technically still holding. But yeah, we'll see what happens with this trade. It is risk free already. So yeah, we'll see what happens on this. As you guys probably know, if you're a trader, you don't really like to sit at the charts all day because it can get draining. You can get like a mental block where you just start seeing trades when the trades aren't actually there to take. So what you should do, just go for a walk, go for a run, do a workout, something like that. I've done my workout today. You know, I hit the triceps. So now I'm gonna go have a shower, let this trade play out. I'm pretty sure it was to do with one of the Fed talks, which made gold go. But yeah, we'll see what happens with this trade. Keep you updated with it, obviously. But we are actually plus 4% now. As you see, sell zone tapped in. 80 plus pips in profit. You know, by the signals. Okay guys, so had my shower, and now if we look here, price just wicked down. We're plus 100 pips, which is also plus 5%. We're approaching this target where I said before. We have actually just broken this level here. We have 8 minutes to the hourly close, so hopefully we can see price carry on down. This is just perfection, just showing you step by step why we entered the trade, now the trade playing out and how we're managing it. I do mention this in a lot of videos before as well, about how I do manage the trade with the previous areas. Obviously now we've broken this trend line as well, the retail trend line. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what price does now. We are up 100 pips, there we go, plus 5%. So yeah, loving life in the VIP group. Okay guys, so we did actually just secure some profit at 7%. So if we do it to 7%, there we go. That's what we did, actually just secure some profit. As you see, 7% tapped. Make sure you secured some profit. There we go. Obviously, we have closed some of the trade here. A lot of people do actually close the full trade, obviously depending on if they're happy with their profits or not. But yeah, we do like to obviously secure profits as we go along with the trade to then make it risk free. But yeah, we do have our obviously original TP down here, which I do still think will hit around this zone anyway. If not, down here, and if we break this level, we could swing one down to 1700, or even the previous lows of around 1679, which would be a nice 1 to 30, which would obviously be lovely. But yeah, that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.